All right, shalom, shalom. Yahweh Bashim Shai Brakathum. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. It's Brother Yatazadak back once again with another live lesson. As always, giving all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. We are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. Great Millstone Hebrew Israelite Camp has 100% truth. We are in America, Babylon the Great. All right. The 12 tribes, the lost tribes, which consist of so called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. The RFID chip is the mark of the beast. World War III is written in the Holy Bible, also known as the Third Woe. Ezekiel chapter 38 says that what? Gog and Magog, Russia, which is Russia, China, it's also Iran. These conglomerate alliances that will ultimately burn the Great Horde with fire via thermonuclear fire. All right, upon America, Babylon the Great. The remnant, which are the faithful, the true followers of Hamashiach Yahushai, who you call Jesus Christ. All right, they will get delivered via the chariots of the Most High God. His name is Yahweh. It's not Jehovah. It's not Yahuwah. His name is Yahweh. Ba'ashem means in the name, in the ancient Hebrew language. Yahushai Hamashiach. So you call Jesus Christ. All right. His name is not Yeshua. It's not Yahushua. It's Yahushai Hamashiach. All right. Ha meaning the, Mashiach in the Hebrew that means anointed. All right. All right. Hamashiach, Yahushai. All right. And so that is what's written to come to pass. All right. This is what Paul the Apostle saw. All right. He saw the Israelites getting beamed up by the holy angels, which are the chariots of the Lord. Modern days are called so-called UFOs, UAPs, but they're actually the holy angels, which will deliver the remnant of God's chosen people. All right. But first, you got to have the RFID chip implemented. All hell breaking loose. All right. Most High is going to scorch the earth. All right. During these times. All right. As it is written in the prophetic word. All right. So this is what the remnant, they're giving you the skinny concerning prophecy. All right. Starting with our elders and apostles at Great Millstone, Hebrew Israelite camp. All right. We're not talking about these false camps like IUIC, ISUPK, Sakari, which are set up by the so-called white man. His name is Esau Edom. He is a twin brother of a man named Jacob. We come from Jacob, as it is written. Isaac had two sons, Esau, Jacob. One came out all red like a hairy garment. They fought in the womb, Genesis 25 and 25. All right. These nations are still here today. And this is what future prophecy is about. This is the whole purpose of the Lord is to create these nations, vessels fitted to destruction, vessels fitted unto honor, which we are the honorable vessels, the vessels of the Lord, the Israelites. All right, the wicked are created to be the wicked. Simple as that. All right, which is what these damn demons are doing. All right, trying to hinder the word. All right, creating more false narratives. All right, but the Lord said He's gonna throw down their counsel, which is already being done because it was already complete since the foundation of the world. The Lord is just making these things play out. All right, as it is written. All right, He commandeth, and like the rain, it doesn't turn back. All right. So this is what the scriptures say, that 2/3 of you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans will be coerced into taking the RFID chip. You're going to perish in the time of martial law, FEMA camps. All right. Uh, when the world falls into economic collapse. All right. These are the things written in the volume of the book. But, anyways, we're going to continue in Jeremiah chapter 32. This is verse 12. which says, "And I gave unto the record of purchase unto Baruch the son of Neriah, the son of Messiah, unto the eyes of Hanameel, uh, which belongeth unto my uncle," because it doesn't say my uncle's son. It just means he that belongeth to my uncle. It's another way to say my uncle's son, because it's Dad. Sometimes it's written as Dawad, all right, which means uncle, beloved. I believe it also means basket, all right. And unto the eyes of the witnesses written in the book of the purchase, unto the eyes, as in before the eyes of all the Jews that dwelt in the court of the prison. That word matara, matar, ma meaning of, tar, sometimes it's natar, sometimes it's not nazar or natazar, natazar or natar, which means a defender, all right. But this is actually in the sense of, it is a place of holding, all right. Because what do you have in the jail? You have right, you have guardsmen, all right, that walk about, and they all right, they make sure that the prisoners are in order, all right. So it says, wa athan atha ha sapar ha makwana al barak ban narya ban makasya la ayanya hanam ala tadya wala ayanya ha'adium ha katabium ba sapar ha makwana la ayanya kau Yahweh Yahwadiam or Salake Yahadim Ha Yashabium Ba Chatazar Ha Matara. All right. Verse 13 says, "And I commanded unto Baruch before their eyes to say, Wa'a Taza Atha Barak La Ayan Yahum." Salakia, bear with me 1 second. La Amar. Verse 14, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, for take unto the records these, unto the record of purchase this, and unto that which is sealed," all right, which is the contract, the agreement. It's another way to say contract, agreement, and unto the record of the record which is open, as in released, removed, all right. Once it is sealed, all right, there's stipulations that say, okay, the so and so property is released to so and so individual, all right. So it says, "And unto the record that is open this, and it shall be placed in a vessel of the artificer, in order for that it may stand days many." All right. Ka Amar Yahweh Tazaba'ath Alahaya Yashar Allah Laquach Atha Ha Saparium Ha Alha Atha Sapar Ha Makwana Haza Wa Atha Ha Khatam Wa Atha Sapar Ha Galia Haza Wa Natham Bakalia Harash Lama'an Ya Imadwa Yum yum, rub yum. All right. Verse 15. Salakia. Just bear with me 1 second. Verse 15 says, because thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, even they shall be possessed houses and fields and vineyards in the land this. All right, which is when the Lord had commanded the Babylonian captivity to end. All right, and Jake returned back to their land. All right, for a period of time. All right. Kaya ka Amar Yahweh Tazaba'ath Alahaya Yashar Allah Iwad Yakwanwa Bathiam Wa Shadath Wa Karamyam Ba Ratazah Haza'ath. The next header of this chapter is Jeremiah prays and God explains. It starts with verse 16, which says, and I prayed unto the Lord afterwards. I've given unto the record of the purchase unto Baruch, the son of Neriah, to say, Wa atha palal al Yahweh acharya Thathia atha sapar ha makwana al barak ban narya la amar. All right. Salakia. Verse 17 says, Ah, O Lord God, behold, thou hast made unto the heavens and unto the earth in your strength great and in your arm outstretched. It is not a wonderful thing of thee unto all matter, as in nothing is too hard for thee. All right. Because that word pala'ah means to distinguish, to separate, to exact. All right. Which is why Yahushai, when he was talking with the Pharisees, and they said, okay, you're only casting these devils out by Beelzebub, by the king of demons. But that's why Yahushai said, then by what name, but then by what authority, if I cast them out by Beelzebub, how do your sons cast out these devils? All right, which is common sense. All right, that you can't cast out the devil in the name of the devil. All right, that's not how it works. All right, and that's why he said, therefore they shall be your judges, as in exactors, as in it's another way to say that they would be witness against them. You know, because you had particular of the Judites that would do that. All right, cast out demons and things of that sort. Uh, so it says, Aha, Adanya, Yahweh, Hana, Atha, Ashiath, Atha, Ha Shemayim, Wa Atha, Ha Ratazah, Bakaka, Ha Gadol, Waba Zaraika, Ha Natia, La'a, Ya Pala'a, Mamka, called the bar. Verse 18 says, performing loving kindness unto thousands and recompensing the iniquity of the fathers unto the bosom of their children. Banyaham, which is, that actually means their sons. All right. after them, the God great, mighty, Lord of hosts is his name. Woo! All right. Which is read as Aisha, Hassad, La Alapium, Omar Shalom, Awan, Abath, Al Khayak, Banyahum, Haryahum, Ha'ala, Hagadal, Hagabar, Yahweh Tazaba'ath, Shamwa. And we're going to fly through this chapter relatively fast because this chapter is not necessarily concerning future prophecy. All right. Verse 19 says, great in counsel and mighty in work, which this would actually be interpreted as and much and of much recompense, or recompenseth much. All right, because what did he say? He's going to give every man according to his works. All right, this is why 2/3 they're going to be deceived. They're going to take the charagma. The elect will return to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, you heathens are going to get your recompense as well. Esau, Edom. All right, everyone's going to get their just due. All right, which is why we labor in the word, because our hope is that we receive our reward, which is the kingdom. All right. So it says, which your eyes are open. Pakwach just means to be enlightened. All right. It's another way to say insight, which that word is shakyal. All right. Concerning all the ways of the sons of man, to give unto man according to his way and according to the fruit of his doings. Woo! That's on point. All right, because what was I just saying? That's what I just said. All right. So it says Gadol ha Aitaza Warab ha al Yalya Ashar Ayanyaka Pakwachath al Kol Darakya Banya Adam Lathath La Ayash Ka Darakyawa Waka Parya Ma Ilal. Verse 20, which has placed signs and wonders in the land of Egypt, even until today, this and in Israel, and amongst Israel, and amongst man, and thou hast made unto thee a name like unto the day this. Ashur, Shamath, Athath, Wamapathium, Ba'aratazah, Montazarium, Ad, Hayam, Hazah, Waba Yashar Allah, Waba Adam, Wata Aisha, Laka, Sham Kayam, Hazah. Verse 21, and thou hast brought out unto your people, unto Israel, from the land of Egypt, upon signs and upon wonders, and in the hand strengthened, which chazak just means to encourage, and in an arm outstretched, and in terrors great. All right, which is ma'ra'ah. Sometimes it's ya-ra'ah. Here it's an inflected root. All right, written as a conjunction All right. Which says, it reads, Watha Taza'a, Atha Amka, Atha Yashar Allah, Maharataza, Matazorium, Ba'athath, Waba Mapathium, Wabayad, Chazka, Waba Azarai, Natia, Waba Mara'a, Gadol. Jeremiah 32, verse 22. And has given unto them into the land this which thou didst swear unto their fathers to give unto them, a land flowing with milk and honey, which is Wa, Thathan, Laham, Athaha, Ratazah, Hazaath, Ashar, Nashabayath, La Abatham, Lathath, Laham, Haratazah, Zabath, Halab, Wadabash. Verse 23 says, and they entered and they possessed unto it, and they did not hear unto all which I have commanded unto them uh, to perform it. They have not done, and to and therefore thou hast proclaimed unto them, as in upon them, unto all the evil this, which is Waya Ba'awa, Waya Rashwa, Ata Wala'a Shamaiwa, Ba Kwalka, Waba Tawarathka, La'a Halakwa, Atha Kal Ashar, Taza Yatha, Laham, La Aishath, La'a Ashwa, Watha Kwara'a, Atham, Atha Kal Ha Raya, Haza'ath. All right, looks like it. Which I don't think I read that right all the way. I didn't read it all the way. It says, and has brought them in, and they possessed into it, and they have not heard in your voice, and in your law they have not walked in it, unto all of which thou hast commanded them to perform, they have not done, it has not been done, and thou hast proclaimed unto them unto all the evil this. Verse 24, behold the mounds, they come to the city to take it, all right, as in mounds of besiegement, all right, because that's what the Romans did when they couldn't reach Masada after the desolation of Jerusalem in 70 AD. All right, they started building mounds. Even in the siege of Jerusalem, they started building mounds and whatnot. All right. So it says, and the city is given into the hand of the Chaldeans to fight against it from before the sword and the famine and the pestilence which thou hast spoken to come to pass. And behold, thou sees it. All right. Because not only was Jeremiah prophesying to Jake that the Babylonians were coming, all right, they saw Jake themselves saw everything waxing worse and worse. All right. Uh, which reads Hana ha Salath Ba'wa ha Ayor La Lakada Waha Ayor Nathana Bayad Ha Kashadium Ha Na Lachamyum Alya Mapanya Ha Harab Waha Ra'ab Waha Dabar Wa Ashar Dabarath Chaya Wa Chanka Ra'ah. Verse 25 says, And thou sayest unto me, O Lord God, possess unto thee the field upon silver, and the witness, as in, and take witnesses, and the city is given into the hand of the Chaldeans. All right. As in, the prophet Jeremiah was given knowledge. Okay, Baruch, he's going to come and he's going to tell you about purchasing the field in Anathoth. All right, because you have the right of redemption. All right, and so on and so forth. All right. So basically, Jeremiah is just saying he received that, right? The fact that the Chaldeans were coming, and you know, and that's pretty much it for that. So it says, Wa atha Amarath Aliyah Adanya Yahweh Kwana Laka Hashada Ba Kasap Waha'ad Adiyam Waha Ayor Nathana Bayad Ha Kashadiam. Verse 26. And came to pass the word of the Lord unto Jeremiah to say, Wa Yahaya the Bar Yahweh al Yeram Yahweh La Amar. Verse 27. Behold, I am the Lord God of all flesh, and of me is there anything wonderful concerning all matter. All right, meaning is anything too hard to be performed. All right, which reads Hana Anya Yahweh Alahaya called Bashar Ha Ma Manya Ya Pala'ah called the bar. Verse 28 says, For so thus saith the Lord, Behold, I have given unto the city this in the hand of the Chaldeans and in the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, and it shall be taken. All right. Which reads, Lakan Ka Amar Yahweh Hanaya Nathan Atha Ha-Ayor Ha-Za'ath Bayad Ha-Kashadium Wa Bayad Naba Kadar Atazar Malak Babal Wa Lakadah. So like I said, we're going to fly through this chapter relatively fast because there isn't really much to touch on. All right. And they shall enter the Chaldeans, verse 29, and shall fight against the city this, and shall set it on fire unto the city this, or you can just say, and will set ablaze unto the city this upon fire, in fire, and shall burn it, and unto the houses which there is incense offered upon their roofs, unto Baal, and there is poured drink offerings unto gods others, on account of to vex me, in order to vex me. That's that word ka'as. So it says, wa ba'awa ha kashadium hanal lachamium al ha'ayar haza'ath waha tazayatwa ata ha'ayar haza'ath ba'ash wa sharpa wa ata habathium ashar kotarwa al Gagathahum, La Baal, Wahasakwa, Nasakium, La Alahayim, Aharium, La Ma'an, Ha Kaas Naya. Verse 30 says, because of them, the sons of Israel and the sons of Judah, or Salakia, because it had come to pass that the sons of Israel and the sons of Judah, however, have done evil in my eyes from their youth, because the sons of Israel, however, have vexed unto me in doing it upon the work of their hands, concerning the work of their hands, saith the Lord. Which reads, Kaya Hayawa Banya Yashor Allah Wa Banya Yahawada Aka Ashayam Harai Ba Ayanya Ma Na'arath Yaham Kaya Banya Yashar Allah Aka Ma Ka'asyam Ataya Bama Aisha Yad Yaham Naam Yahweh. All right. Verse 31. Because concerning or because upon my anger and upon my fury, as in concerning my anger, concerning my fury, it has become unto me the city this, from the day which it was built unto it, and even unto the day this, to turn back from before me. All right, from upon before me, or you can just say from before my face. All right. So that's what the Lord said concerning my anger, my fury. All right, that has been unto me this city. All right. And the Lord called us wicked prince, O wicked prince of Israel. All right. Which is not really necessarily in these times. 2/3 are wicked. All right. And the remnant, like it says, the remnant shall return. All right. So it says, Kaya al apya wa al chamathia hayatha laya ha'ayor haza'ath laman hayam ashar banwa atha wa'ad hayam hazah Laha, Sayura, Ma'al, Panya. Verse 32, concerning all the evil of the sons of Israel and the sons of Judah, which they had done to vex me, they, their kings, their princes, their priests, and their prophets, and the men of Judah, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. All right, that's basically a way to say southern, northern kingdom. All right, the two divides that the Lord placed between the tribes. All right, that wasn't me trying to rhyme. That just came out that way. All right, the divide amongst the tribes. All right, the enmity which the Lord is causing to cease amongst the remnant. Why? Because we know we got bigger fish to fry. All right, like these damn crackers. All right, the judgment of the Lord. All right, we got to break down the prophecies, preach the word, push into the kingdom, proclaim the judgment of the 2/3. All right, and so on and so forth. All right, and that's what the Lord said. He told us to do. All right, to command, to sift out, which is being done through the word, through the heathens, through these false flags events. All right, the number one target after the scam de Leone, Emic, was and is you Jakes. Like I keep saying, that's why you look at these movie stars and they're gone. They look sick. All right, they're vexed. All right, and that's why the Lord said He would accomplish His fury upon you tribes. All right, 2/3, the remnant. All right, so it doesn't even matter if you're in the world. If you sell out, Scripture say that you shall be had in derision. All right, Paul the Apostle spoke on this because this was going on in the ancient Roman Empire. All right, Paul the Apostle said, "The affliction that is accomplished in you is accomplished in your brethren in the world." All right, because you had Jake that would not return. You had Jake that was in these various churches, and there was a trial, a stone of trial placed amongst the various tribes. All right, and that stone of trial has not left. It has not been removed. All right, it is still here to this very day, because you Jakes, you can't escape the curses. All right, the curses say that what you would be, you would have you would live in particular condition. All right, particular housing conditions. All right, you got Jake in particular parts. Right, Jake is doing good as a whole, but that's now because Esau is kind of getting Jake's to sell out. All right, but you still got Jake living in all right, in inner cities. All right, where the houses they got mold and stuff on them. That's part of the curses. All right, you're gonna hate your own people. All right, you're gonna have an evil eye towards your people. You're gonna lose your heritage. You're gonna go to the heathen for the one of all things. All right, which is what we're doing now. I mean, you in this society, you have to get a job, you have to get a license, uh, you have contractual obligations. You have contractual obligations. All right, and that just comes with the fact that all right, Jake is in a society that doesn't belong to him. Jake is not the one in charge. All right, Jake is not the one in charge, and you ultimately, if you understand how this works, that's something that you got to accept. All right, but that doesn't mean you can't return to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That doesn't mean you can't return to the Lord. All right, because this is how it's set up. All right, in the truth and out the truth. All right. And this is basically what the Lord is saying throughout the book via his servants. All right. The prophets of old, the apostles. All right. Our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. All right. That have been laboring for decades upon decades upon decades, warning you about this exact thing. All right. Warning you, giving out that proclamation. All right. And that's what the Lord said would happen. That's what the Lord said would happen concerning prophecy. All right. All right. So you're either gonna accept it or not. You're either gonna return or not. If not, you're gonna be destroyed. All right. Simple as that. All right. Those are just the facts. All right. The truth. All right. Which is why we're giving you the 100% truth. All right. Starting with our elders, our apostles. All right. Men that have been laboring for decades upon decades upon decades, warning you about this very thing. All right. So it says, Al Kal Ra'ath Banya Yashar Allah Wa Banya Yahawada Ashar Ashwa Laha Ka'asnaya Hama Malak Yaham Shar Yaham Kahan Yaham Wa Nabaya Ayaham Wa Ayash Yahawada Wa Yashabya Yerushalayim. Verse 33, and they have turned unto me the back and not the face, and have taught them to rise, and have taught them rising up early. All right, because that is a form of reproof. All right, rebuke is a form of teaching. All right, because you're correcting. Correction is part of teaching, which is part of this thing. All right, and you camps can't handle that because you know you're in the wrong. All right, correction, rebuke. It even says in the book of Proverbs that those are the ways of life. All right, reproofs, instruction. All right, that is the way. That is the way that the Lord gave. And that's what the Lord sent when He had sent prophets throughout time to Jake. All right, uh, to get you to turn back, correct yourself. All right, and seek the Lord while He still may be found. All right. So it says, and teaching, as in teaching them, and they refused to hear, to take reproof. Waya panwa alya arap wala'a panyam walamad atham hashakam walamad ayanam shamayim lakwachath masar. Verse 34, and they placed their detestable things in the house which is called by my name, which is called my name upon it, to defile it. All right. Which is Waya Shayamwa Shakwata Zayaham Babayath Ashar Na Kwara'a Shamya Al Yawa La Tama'awa. Verse 35 says, and they built unto the high places to Baal, which is in the valley of the sons of Hinnom, to cause to pass unto their sons, as in through the fire, and unto their daughters, unto Molech, which I did not command them, and it did not ascend upon my heart to do to the abomination this, on account that they should cause to sin unto Judah, which reads, Waya banwa ata bamath ha baal ashar ba gaya'a ban hanam laha abiar atha ban yaham wa ata banath yaham la malak ashar la'a tazayathim wa la'a ilatha al labia la aishath ha thaiba hazaath lamaan ha chataya'a atha yahabuda. All right. So it says, and now for so, thus saith the God, the Lord God of Israel, to the city this, which thou hast said, it is given into the hand of the king of Babylon upon the sword, and in famine, and in pestilence, which reads, Wa aitha lakan ka amar Yahweh alahaya yashar Allah al ha'ayar haza'ath ashar atham amaryam nathana bayad malak babal baharab waba ra'ab waba dabar. Verse 37 says, Behold, I will gather them from all of the countries which they shall be driven there, and or in my anger and in my fury and in indignation great, and I shall cause them to return unto the place this, and they shall dwell unto security, as in dwell safely. Which reads, Hanaya ma kwabatazam makal ha aratazaf ashar hadach thayim sham ba'apya waba hamatya waba kwatazap gadol waha shabathium al hamakwam haza waha shabathium la batach. Verse 38, and they shall be unto me a people, and I shall be unto them a God. Wa hayawa laya la'aim wa anya ahaya laham la alahayim. Jeremiah 32:39, and I shall give unto them a heart one and a way one, to fear unto me all the days, for good unto them and their children after them. All right. Now that is concerning latter-day prophecy, all right? Because that's what the Lord is doing, giving us one mind, one heart. Like scriptures say, even Paul the apostle said that. He said, Hamashiach is not divided. Was Paul crucified for you? No. All right. Because ultimately, if you're speaking the 100% truth, you're going to speak what is written in the entirety of the book. All right. Which is the RFID chip being the mark of the beast, All right, the coming of martial law, FEMA camps. All right, World War III, the Lord bringing thermonuclear fire upon America, Babylon the Great, the remnant of the Israelites waking up. All right, preaching. 2/3 of you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, which are Israelites, being destroyed because you're going to continue to follow after the ways of the wicked, the ways of this world, the ways of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. So you're either going to accept it or you're not. But a lot of you Jakes, the Lord has blinded you because you really don't trust in God. All right. You trust in man. All right. A lot of you Jakes, you have no faith. You're scared. All right. And that is the fear of the Lord. On the right hand side is what we're using. All right. 2/3 you're the fear of the heathen is the fear of the Lord on the left hand side. All right. So it says wa nathathya laham lab achad wa darak achad la ya ra'a ataya kol ha yum yum la tawab laham wala banyahum ahar yahum. All right. The one heart, the one way. Like the Lord said, I will take away the fleshly heart, all right, or the stony heart, give you a heart of flesh, all right. Meaning the Lord, you're going to be galvanized to return, all right, and see things for what they are, all right. So it says, verse 40, and I will make with them a covenant everlasting, which I shall not turn away from after them, all right, to do good unto them, and I will, and unto my fear I shall place in their heart to not turn back from me. All right. And that's what you see happening in these latter days, the fear of the Lord, by the which we persuade men. All right. That is how we are persuading you, Jakes, by giving you the truth, the 100% truth. All right. Whether you like it, believe it, or not. All right. Which reads, Wa Karathia Lahum Baryath Iwalam Ashar La'a Ashab Ma Haryahum Laha Yabya Atham Wa Atha Ya Ra'ath Ya Athon Ba Labum La Balathia Sar Ma'alya. Verse 41 says, and I shall rejoice over them for good unto them, and will plant them in the land this in truth upon all my heart and upon all my soul, as in the Lord's counsel being filled. All right, us being planted is another way to say we're going to be returned back to our own land, and so on and so forth. All right, which reads, Wa Shashtaya al Yahum Laha Tayab Atham Wa Natayathim Ba Rataza Haza'ath Ba Amath Bakal Labia Wa Bakal Napashia. Verse 42, because thus saith the Lord, according to which I have brought unto the people this, unto all the evil great this, so shall I bring upon them unto all the good which I have spoken concerning them, or upon them. All right. Kaya ka amar Yahweh ka ashar ha ba'athaya al ha'im haza atha kol ha-raya ha-gadala ha-za'ath kan anakia ma baya'a al yaham atha kol ha-taba ashar anakia dabar al yaham. Verse 43, and shall be possessed the fields in the land this, which shall be unto them, which unto them it shall be said, or Salakia, and they shall be possessed fields in the land this, which unto them it was said, desolate it is, without man and beast, it is given into the hand of the Chaldeans. All right. And that's not really super deep. It just means, all right, the Lord is just showing contrast, all right, between Jake in captivity and Jake back in their own land. All right. And there's other scriptures that speak about that, because it says that Jerusalem shall be as the Garden of Eden when Jake returns back to their land. All right. And what's the other one? That's pretty much it. Verse 44, fields upon silver they shall possess, and it shall be written in a record and sealed, and witnesses shall be, and there shall be witnesses in the land of Benjamin and round about Jerusalem and in the cities of Judah and in the cities of the mount and in the cities low of the lowlands, and in the cities of Negeb, which is the south, because I shall cause to return unto their captivity, saith the Lord. To read Shadath ba Kasap Ya Kwanwa Wa Kathab ba Sapar Wa Hatham Wa Ha'ad Adyam ba Ratazah Banyaman Wa ba Sab Yabya Yerushalayim Wa ba Arya Yahawada Wa ba Arya Hahar Wa ba Arya Ha-Shaphalah Wa ba Arya Ha-Nagab Kaya Ashayab Atha Shabtham Ma'am Yahweh. So with that, this was Jeremiah chapter 32, going into the Hebrew. It's Brother Yatazadak, Hero Israel. And as always, Lord willing, you were edified. Giving all honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Kwam Yashar Allah, Abad Babal, Shalom.